I thought we would go through sports action and then sports feature. Um, Probably take a short break, maybe in between, but definitely after. Um, and then
You get pictorial
Pictorial, it would be like the last,
and
and
portrait.
portrait. And portrait would be the last two singles categories after that. So we're moving right along. Try to maybe pick up the pace a little bit, but um, as long as everything's working for you guys, I think we'll just jump right into sports action.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And if you need the description, sports action is a photograph that increases understanding and appreciation for individual teams and sports. Photographs of competitive events, not practice or informal play. Emphasis is on athletics and the commitment it takes to compete.
And it's only a single photo?
Correct.
Okay.
We do have a sports portfolio and sports picture story coming up later today too.
Got it.
All right. So 2 ends keeps it. Get your buttons ready. Nope, that doesn't work. Sorry. Does that look okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to clean it up a little bit. That's out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. Out. Out.
Sorry.
Out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. In. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 Okay. So you whittled down 112 photos to 9.
That's a pretty good first edit.
Yeah. So these are your 9. I will go back and quickly go through the outs just to see. If you needed anything seen bigger or caption, just let me know as I scroll.
We look at that hockey photo.
Here?
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually like that photo.
Keep it.
If it's okay with you guys, can we give it a second look?
Yep.
You can throw it in there for that.
Can you bring up that guy with the rock on the bottom left?
Would you like a caption?
Yeah.
Pretend you don't see the name in there.
Is that really considered a stone at that size?
It's just a small stone.
Can we just move that on?
Sure.
Sure.
What about the big face over there on the right?
Yep.
Power lift. It's an intense face.
Yeah.
Want to keep her?
Put it for now.
Yeah. At first
Yeah.
I thought it was a feature, but now it makes sense.
So
as
did
actually-
I. I thought it was an angry fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or a coach or something.
Yeah.
let's keep it for now.
Okay. Are we good?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Just give you a second to look at all of them here and as a group.
In your rules for the contest, does it specify in terms of sports action, sports feature, where like a jube shot best falls?
Read the description for feature.
Yeah, sports feature says it's an unposed sports-related photo that celebrates the role athletics plays in the lives of amateur and/or professional athletes and fans.
That's
So it doesn't-
why I was concerned about that pylon photo.
Me too. There's a couple of them that in I always tend to think that like a reaction or jube shot better fits in feature, but I know sometimes they're included in action. So I just want to make
Yeah,
sure we're matching
the
the
sports
images to
action
the camera.
rule, I mean, the emphasis, or in sports action description, it says the emphasis is on athletics and the commitment it takes to compete. So it doesn't really specify jubilation either way.
I
Yeah,
think that's pretty athletic, the guy jumping in though.
correct. That was my justification.
Yeah.
And also, I guess, shows the commitment to the sport if he's diving in. Do we want to go through these large?
Yeah, I can go through them big. Do you want to do an in and out now, or just go through them? Because we could do another round of judging here to whittle this down a little further.
I'm fine with that too.
Okay, let's do that. I'll leave it up until I see the responses with the caption. So that's in. That's out.
Sorry.
The only, reason,
Oh, you guys.
the only reason I didn't go for that is because what's different is that and the other overhead camera shots in the basketball.
Because, okay, Max, don't tell Andrew I said this, that I was fighting for an overhead. This is peak action. The puck is like a millimeter into the crease. The others are just, to me, overhead for overhead's sake. This is
Yeah.
the peak moment.
But it feels like technically it's not there though. And I
Yeah.
think for
Oh,
sports,
how so?
I mean, everything looks softer, overly compressed or something, either in the shooting or in the file handling.
I guess
The
I'm not.
detail just isn't there for me. And it just, I see what you're saying, and I saw the puck kind of just creeping in across the line there, and it just, I think in sports more than maybe other categories, sometimes that technical side of things is very important because it's capturing such a tight fraction of a moment that it needs to be spot on. And I feel like, well, yeah, it is the peak action moment. It just wasn't captured, or the photographer did not prepare the file properly, and it's just got some really heavy compression that I just can't look past.
I guess I don't see that. I see peak moment, and I am very critical about overhead pictures. They've got to be spot on. I don't know.
Ryan.
Something about it. I do think that, they obviously nailed when the puck went in, but beyond that, I don't know, something about the frame was just not drawing me past the fact that the puck has crossed the line. I don't know, I just want to see a little bit more of something. I don't know what it is. I just want to see maybe the moment where a couple seconds later or something, when the goalie's laid out across or something. I don't know. To me, it's like, it's just missing something for me. I can't really put it into words.
For me, it just feels like so many times you see like lots of people in the frame, or, I mean, this speaks to the one-on-one nature, the goalie versus the offensive player, and just seems like peak action to me. I mean, honestly, I wish the puck was just maybe, half a second later, where it was, a little bit farther in. But other than that, I really like the picture. And I am not a sucker for overhead photos, as anybody will tell you.
Just leave it in for now then, and we'll see what
We
happens.
can, we can cycle it back through.
Okay.
I don't know that my opinion's going to change.
Dang.
We'll see what else is there.
Okay.
We got a couple of photos that are similar to this, but this one I just like the body language more, the connection between the players and the
I like him
facial-
grabbing the jersey and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this kinetic energy leading into the ball, you know, you have
The faces are great.
That's in.
We hold on for a second here. I've lost the full screen. It says I'm viewing it, but I'm saying participants instead of the screen now. Exit full screen, maybe?
I'm not sure how to send you that.
Uh,
Maybe Josh.
what do you have up on the screen right now?
What's the backstroke?
Okay,
Homer?
I'm good again now.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that.
this photo I just thought was graphic. You know, I don't know whether it goes any further than that.
It doesn't for me. I mean,
It's a pretty picture, but I don't know that it's gonna win.
I like that it's graphic too. I just wish there was some facial expression or something to add to it.
an arm coming out of the water or something. I don't mind it being focused on the drops.
Right.
Like, I think that's what makes it really interesting and a little different, even if it was probably, I mean, we've all had that happen just by, you know, the nature of the sport, but I don't think that
Right.
I don't think it goes beyond that.
We can lose it then. Oh, sorry.
No.
I don't vote. I
That's fine.
thought it was a talking vote. This one seems like it's all about the fan to me,
Yeah.
and it's only the one fan. So
Exactly. That's what did it for me. There was only one.
If you had that whole row reacting like that, it would be a different story.
That's out.
And I like the other version of this guy kicking. It seems like maybe it's the same guy or something. I don't know. The jersey's the same. More than
The
this
other
one.
one's got more going.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this photo, if you could crop it really, really tight, whether
Mhm.
it would have had more impact so you see the eyes and the faces.
Yeah, I think that's the trick with sports pictures is to really look at the crop because
Yeah.
so many people have a photo of somebody kicking a ball or catching a ball, and
Yeah.
on that one little thing that makes it different than the hundreds we've seen.
Yep. Which is what we like about the woman's face, I think.
Yeah.
A different way of looking at a picture we've probably seen a lot.
Yep.
So
I
that's
don't know
out.
that you need the arm or whatever in this picture. I'm glad you brought this one back.
Yeah, it's different than the others for sure, but
Yeah, I thought it, like I said, was feature. So knowing that it's not,
It's in.
this one's a little too loose for me. It's like that the picture is the touching the eye sort of thing,
yep.
but it's
Yeah.
just it takes you too long to get to that point.
Right. It's a nice moment that would have been better cropped and just had the arm with the hand into the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, and the other players in the lower right just kind of take away from it
the bull.
even more.
I still like this even though it's borderline.
I do too.
Maybe I would have cropped a little bit of that white on the fence in the back out of there. That sign, but
We're in. In?
I don't know if this one does it for me, but I can listen to your guys talk about it if you want to. I mean, I know
think-
I see what you're saying with the eagle sort of up there, but is any shot a person takes technically could be this picture.
I think it took some thinking though to frame it like this, and then I'm not saying that's the peak action, but the framing of it was
Yep.
clearly thoughtful of the photographer, and they had to wait for that for all the elements to line up to have an entire row of players across the bottom relatively on the same plane
Yeah.
like that.
I see what you're saying, Ryan, that pretty much any game you go to, you could have this photo,
You can have it all night, yeah.
but this is really well executed. So for now, I think it's worth keeping in.
Okay.
That's in.
I think I could lose this one. It's all about the intensity of the face, but that's about it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see it.
But I guess if
You
you're
see
saying it's
that.
about the intensity of the face, then the other one, the weightlifter, is also about the intensity of the face.
So is the
Yeah, but-
soccer picture.
But
Yeah.
those ones are showing it a little differently. Like, especially the weightlifter is showing that intensity in a very intimate, way. And this one, it's a nice picture. I think any of us would be happy to have this for a daily, but
Mhm.
I don't know that it rises, and the light is almost where you want it coming through the mask, but it's not.
I just wanted to play devil's advocate since we have two that are strictly about the faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's out. Okay.
And the bowl one, the background's really messy. And that's what bugs me about that. I
Yeah.
think the moment is great. I mean, with the being in the air like that and the guy on the ground, but so much of that background is too distracting for me.
I agree, but I'm wondering if it's
So different.
it's still really nice.
Yeah, but that's my
It's-
complaint about the frame.
Yeah. Although I do feel like they were thoughtful about the cropping in the background of where
Yeah.
they could, how tight they could get it without being
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
So what are your favorites, or what is your favorite?
I sort of like the pulled jersey, the weightlifter face, and these are just my thoughts. And either the bull in the air or the guy in the air, the pile. It's funny they're side by side like that. Those are my favorites, but-
I'm somewhere in those top four. I agree with you. I think the other three are fine images, but
Ryan, do you want to make a case for first place there?
Let me look at them real quick. The first play, the one that I have that's there right now, I just like I said, all the way they're connected and everything. And it doesn't feel like there's any excess of the frame or distracting factors necessarily. I mean, besides the referee in the background, but that's just being super picky. But yeah, I really like that. Like you said, the faces and how everybody's connected, and it's not just going for the kick and the guy happens to be close to pulling of the jersey, like you said, and all these little pieces.
Can I see that one zoomed?
You got the two like oh shit moment faces going there.
I really do like that frame a lot.
Is there a case to be made for anything else in first place?
I see the weightlifter, the whatever she is, weightlifter. I do like the soccer photo a lot. The one argument to be made for this is I personally have not seen a photo like this. Have you guys?
Losing you a little bit.
Yeah, your microphone's kind of cutting out a little bit when you talked.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I personally have not seen a photo like this. I really like the soccer photo. I really like this one too. It's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those two are both my top favorite of the group. So what I'm open for.
I wonder if the power lifter one, I don't know. I agree. I haven't seen a lifting photo like that ever, because we usually, you know, are backed out more so you have more context.
Yep.
And I like that it's different. But I'm wondering if that's if that's the only reason I like it.
It's a great expression.
Right. And I'm not saying it's a bad frame, but I'm wondering if that's, if it's really capturing enough of the sport. And maybe it is, because the only other thing we're missing is the weight. But
you get that sense from her exaggerated face of what it feels like.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm with you guys that I think I think that between that and the soccer one is 1 and 2. Marcia, are you leaning towards the power lifter for 1?
A little bit, only because the soccer one's an excellent, excellent soccer picture. I don't know. I'm just drawn to something different that other people probably went to this, whatever it's called, Arnold Sports Festival, and shot it and probably had her looser, arms up, whatever she's doing.
Right.
But this photographer saw it in a different way. And to me, that's what makes it so cool. I mean, I'm good with either one. I'm just drawn more to this one. And I applaud the photographer for thinking of it in a different way than every other person who was there with him or her.
Can we go back to the soccer photo real quick? I mean, this is a stellar soccer photo, but it's still, I guess, a typical,
Yeah.
you know, what you expect to see, I should say.
Yep.
All right, you swayed me. I like the face. I like the face for the reasons you said. I like the little bit of droplet and the nose as well. And just,
Yeah.
you know,
Coronavirus.
all the little things that, you know, the intensity, you almost can see blood vessels in the eyes too. Or maybe that's my screen.
And the irony that she's got these little dainty earrings.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
But it does, I mean, yeah, I can be good with that. But this is, I guess, a really good example of an instance where, you know, photojournalism really is the pairing of visuals and words, because without the caption,
Absolutely.
or at least the context, we don't know what's going on. So.
Yep. But if that was on a photo, on a page, I would definitely pick that up.
So I will mark that as first place then.
Yeah.
Soccer's 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to make a case for the rodeo, which, Ryan, I agree with you about all the distraction, and the cropping would have helped that considerably. I still feel like that pylon photo should be in sports feature.
Feature? Yeah.
I think
Yes.
I think the bull photo is so unusual in terms of seeing such a heavy animal so high in the air and having, I know it happens, but it's the juxtaposition of it is really good. And I mean, it looks like the bull's about to land on the guy.
Yeah, it's like a WWE moment or something.
Yeah, exactly. About to drop an elbow on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off the top rope.
Yeah.
I'm good with that for 3, for
Me
sure.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to applaud us for there is no baseball, no football, no basketball, no hockey in the top 3.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to
Whoa.
Is there an honorable mention? Do you want to keep any of those for that, or just leave it at top 3?
I still like the pylon photo, and I agree that it maybe is better fit in feature, but I think it's still a nice frame and deserves an honorable mention.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Can I see the baseball picture photo?
Yeah, obviously it's pretty light, but beyond that.
I think it's a really nice picture.
I think it's a pretty photo. I think we oftentimes shoot these things so many times the same way, and having that light just crest right where it is perfect. So I think it's nice. It's a little different. It's the same photo, just seen a little bit differently than normal. I like it. I would give it an honorable mention.
Okay. And then lose the other 2, or keep?
I'm good losing the other 2. Sorry, Marcia. It just doesn't do it for me.
It's okay. It's fine. I can live with it. I do like the hockey picture. I actually like both pictures. In terms of being prize winning, I don't know. I wanted to look at the hockey picture and state the case. I don't think in any way that it would have cracked our top 3 or even our other 2 honorable mentions. But
Okay.
Okay.